taking a moment just to set your intention. We all come to the mat for different reason, and different day, different reason too. So just checking in with how you feel. Good. And I'm going to start this practice with some mudra. We do that often at the end of our practice. I'm going to invite those mudras at the beginning today. So your hands are on your legs. Invite the hands to touch. I'm sitting on a brick, so for me, my hands won't reach fully the ground, but I have my fingertips touching the earth. So invite your hands to be engaged with the earth, with the ground, with your mat, noticing your foundation. Let's inhale here. Exhale. Bring your palms up. Allow the palms to be on your legs. Feeling ready for this practice to receive and also sharing. You're there here with me, and I see you and I feel your energy. So receiving and sharing. Let's inhale together. Exhale. We're gonna take Ganesh, left hand on the right on top. Connect those fingers. Feel your center of energy. So when you inhale, I'm gonna invite you to breathe in and all the way feeling your lungs to your belly, all the way down to your belly. Inhale. Pause here. Notice the space, the strength that you have, and exhale. We're going to do that 2 more. Inhale. So Ganesh is the remover of obstacle. I'm going to invite you to go through that. So pass beyond. And if you see something difficult, see that as an invitation. Exhale. An invitation to see your limit, but to also to respect it. They're there to teach you something. Inhale. Exhale. Before we let go, Ganesh, notice the sensation in your hands. So this is also just a little teaching moment. Sometimes we hold just for 1 breath. If you hold a little bit more, how does that feel to have this mudra? Release it. Exhale. Bring everything away, everything that you don't need out of there. And inhale all the way in. Bring some good energy. Exhale to your heart center. Feeling the pressure of your hands together. Push one into another. Feel centered. Good. Release. Inhale up. We're gonna take a bend all the way right now. So let's go to the right. Press your hand down. Look it down. And then look up. Good. Staying in that curve, bring your left hand, because I'm going to, I went from right first. So bring your left hand all the way, circle it all the way down to your hip. Let it go soft. What do you notice with your neck? Good. And then come back to center. Gently. Take the time to realign, find your balance. Good. Inhale all the way up. Bring your left hand down and then reach with the right. So like I said, sometimes we practice and you get used to a certain routine or a certain movement. And when you change just a little bit, you invite different sensation, and mindfully you can feel your body and help it to align. Open your gaze to the ceiling, look up, drishti at your hand here. Take an inhale and exhale. Bring your hand facing forward, so looking in front of you. Allow your right hand to softly take a big rotation. Bring it all the way around gently. And as you do so, notice what's happening in your neck, in your right shoulder, and then let it go soft on your right hip. And let's come back to center gently. Notice the alignment. Inhale all the way up. Good, let's go cactus straight. You open the chest, open the shoulders, lift up your chin. Good, bring everything in the center, connect at the front, elbow, wrist, hands, fingers, squeeze, and exhale, bow. Here and bow. Good. And we're gonna come back up, allow your brick to be away from you, and transition to your tabletop. Allow big circle with the hips. Oh, I'm cracking this morning. It makes noise and everything. And then switch direction. Good. Find neutral again. Allow your hands to be facing forward, and then bring the fingers toward each other. So notice that, see how it goes, and then balance left and right. So inviting a little bit of a stretch to the wrists. My fingers are wide open. And notice what's happening in your shoulders as well as you do that. Good. Let's bring the fingers opposite direction now. Like my wrists are closer together. You can even bring the wrists like really close by if you feel like it. And then left and right. Gently. You don't have to put a lot of pressure. So depending on how hard you push on your wrist as well. And then see if you can bring the fingers all the way. So my thumbs are outside, my little pinky fingers are inside, my wrists are completely at the in front of me, and then balance back and front a little bit. So it's a big stretch. Good. And bring the palms back forward gently. Lift them up and down one set at a time. And then one last one. And allow yourself to be maybe on your knees, so euro, so you don't put too much pressure. Bring the palms up. Allow the fingers to be facing up. And then allow some low pressure here. Good. And then come back to euro on your knees. Lift up. And shake it out. So allow your wrists, your fingers to be really loose. Shake, shake, shake. Good. So this is more advanced, but when we put our hands in front of us like this and fingers touching, Notice that you can also bend your elbows. So if I bend my elbows here, I can be on my elbows. So I put my belly on my elbows. So this is one way of doing it. And then I can bring my legs all the way straight. Yes, that's good. Awesome. And see if you can lift up your feet. I can't, but I'm working on it. So, but both feet. So just holding the full plank like this. So give a rest, your rest. Good, a good one. Beautiful. And let's come all the way up to our arrow here. Let's inhale all the way up. Beautiful. Take it, exhale to the center. We're going to engage our core. So allowing your toes to be in your mat, the heels to be down. Bring your right hand to your left shoulders, the left to the right. Engage the abdominal here. Just recline back. Bring your chin toward your chest. We're going to hold here a little bit. You can close your eyes. You want to breathe. Good. And come back up. Inhale all the way up. Slowly reach up. Exhale to your heart center. Bow in front of you and take tabletop. Beautiful. Good. So allowing the left leg to do big circle with your hips here. And the other way. Good. Allow your left knee to come up and your left foot to be up. So my left knee is bent here, as you can see, as if I'm pushing against the ceiling. Good. And I'm going to go up and down, just a little pressure. So I'm working my glute. I'm working my core. Gentle here. Beautiful. Good. And then extend that left leg long. Notice what's happening with your sensation on the mat. Allow your right hand to come long here. Inhale. Exhale. So we're going for opposite here. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and we're gonna play with our balance from here. So open your right arm to the side and your left foot to the side. That's big balance, big work and core. Good, bring everything back down, foot down and find Balasana. Child pose. Extend your hands in front of you, reach forward. So taking a long stretch here, inhale, exhale. Good. Let's come back up, tabletop. You know, we're going the other way. Allow the right leg to do big circle here. I promise we're going to stretch too, because after a run in the morning, you need a little bit of a stretch. So allow the left knee to be on the floor, the right to be up, as if you're pushing the ceiling. So notice on your left side, you can have your toes pointed, or you can have your toes engaged in the mat, depending on how you feel. So you engage the balance that is the best for you, right? So let's pulse it a little bit up and down. This is good for the back too, like for the back muscle. I mean, I'm working my back here. I can feel it. So be gentle, right? We don't do this often. Good, and then allow the right leg to come long. Notice your balance with your arms. Allow your left hand to come in front of you. Good, and that's our balance. Open the left arm to the side, your right leg to the side. Look at your foot and put it down. And child pose. Stretch it one more time. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Allow your nose to be on the mat. We're gonna roll our marble. So roll your nose all the way to the front. Extend your body long. Make it to a prone position. So we're on the floor. Full belly engaged. Shake your hips a little bit. Shake your heel a little bit. So you relax everything. Feel grounded. Feel connected. Allow the hands to be straight in front of you. Take a long stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. And as you exhale, relax to the mat. Good. Bring your hands under your shoulders. We're going for 3 cobra. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Good. Toes engage. Allow your hands to be under your shoulders. We're pushing up to plank. Nice transition. And then lift up for your first downward dog. Allow this downward dog to find ease. So take the movement that you require to feel that you can stop or feel the neutral position. But before you get there, like I said, just allow your body to move gently. And find a nice neutral, supported downward dog. Relax the shoulders. So you know the same way when we get to your warrior and you have your hands and arms up, relax your shoulders the same way. Allowing the shoulder blades to drop a little bit lower on your back. Shake the head. We're gonna bend the left knee and lift your left leg up. So 3-leg down dog here. Notice your sensation. Notice your position. Good. We're gonna bend that knee like we just did when we were in tabletop. So I bend my knee, I bring my left heel really close to my hips here. If you feel like it, open the left hip up. Look under your right shoulder. So gentle twist here. Careful with your balance. Good. And bring it back. Allow the left foot to come down. Good. Look forward. Bend your knees. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Allow your knees to be bent briskly. Shake the head. Inhale, halfway, looking up for the sun. Exhale, fold. Long legs, Uttanasana. Notice the difference between the left and the right. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. Deep breathing. Good. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to plank one more time. Good. Notice your plank here. Look forward. We're staying here. For 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, drop the knees. So we have 6 points. We're gonna go for 8. So feet are 1, 2, knees are 3, 4, hands are 5, 6. Chest and chin. So we bend the elbow, we drop the chin. So your hips are gonna get up. Chest is down, chin is down to the mat. We look forward. Good. Notice what's happening in your back here. And then now release everything to the mat. Allow the legs to come long. Point your toes, hands under your shoulders. We're lifting up to cobra. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Toes engaged from the knees or from the toes, up to you. We push up to plank. And then we transition to our downward dog. Taking your time to find a supported position for your downward dog. We're gonna go with your right leg. We did the left. So just taking our time here for a moment, noticing a very stable position. Good. Bend your right knee. Bring your right leg up straight. That's your 3-leg down dog. Allow your right foot to come close to your glutes. So bend your knee richly on the right. Good. Notice your support and how you feel on the left. You can even bend the knee on the left and lift your heel here. That's possible too if that's too much stress on the back of your left leg. Open the right hip if you can. Look under your left shoulder. And bring it back to center. Bring the right foot back down. Tip of the toes, lift the heel a lot. Bend the knees, take the asana, child pose. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hands. Bring your hands to your lower back. Allow the fingers to be interlaced. And just notice how it feels when you have that position in your child pose. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the mudra, release the bind, bring your hands back in front of you. Look forward, allow the toes to be engaged. Lift up for your downward dog one more time. Notice that your balance here. Inhale. Exhale. Tip of the toes, bend your knees a lot. So you have some movement, some energy here. Up to you to walk or jump to the front of the mat. Good. Hands in front of you, knees are richly bent. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Let's inhale, halfway, looking up for the sun. And exhale, full bow richly. Uttanasana. How do you feel in that Uttanasana this morning? And shake it a little bit left to right. So take the time to be in the center and then allow just gentle movement with the leg long to feel the balance as if you're putting a little bit more weight on the right and then a little bit more weight on the right, left and right. Depending on where your hands are and how your flexibility is, perhaps you can take your hands and bring them behind your legs. So allowing your hands to be behind, allowing the head to be down. A little bit more of a stretch here. Bend your knees a lot. Connect with the earth, touch the earth here, and push it all the way up. Raise, rise, 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 and shine. And exhale to your heart center. Tadasana, finding your position, allowing your feet to be anchored, open the palms up, lift up your chest, feel centered. Can you relax the knees and the leg? So I know that for me anyway, when I take that position, I lift everything and I squeeze. And then I think about the front of my leg. And sometimes I even have to bring my hands to my legs, to my quads here to say, okay, this can relax. And then allowing your hands to be on my side, gentle. Play with your toes a little bit. They can be soft as well. They don't need to grip the floor. Good. I know that that was one of the first tricks that I learned as a military, learning the drill. So when you have to stay for a long time still on a parade, you have a tendency to stiffen up. And one thing I've been told is no one sees your toes. So move your toes in your boots and feel the movement even though you're still. And we're never fully still. We breathe, your heart is beating. But this is not an easy position. Bring a smile. Bend your knees a little bit. Not the full Utkatasana, just a little bit. Notice your pelvis, your back. Bring your hands to your lower back, allowing a gentle massage here. But you want to make sure that your pelvis is not curved and out. You want to bring it nice to have a long spine here. And like I said, I'm not in my full Utkatasana. I'm just knees bent a little bit. Just to bring awareness to the lower part of your abdominals here that have to maintain that position. Your abs, feel your abs, they are engaged in that position right here. Good. Now bend the knees. Utkatasana. Bring your hands up if you feel like it for the full version. Lift your chin. Inhale. And exhale, full touch the earth. Let it go. Good. Allow left and right swipe. Fluidity here. Good. We're gonna go for one traditional sun salutation. Inhale, halfway, looking up. Exhale, fold long legs. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step back with the right foot. High lunge here. Good. Look forward. Hands down, bring your left foot to the right, lift up to your downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to plank. Allow your plank to go down to chaturanga and all the way down. Lift up your chin and chest for cobra. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Good. Toes engage, or from the knees, we push up to plank. Lift up to your downward dog one more time. Good. Bend your right knee. Bring your right foot in front for lunge one more time. We bring the left foot to the right. Beautiful. Lift up to Utkatasana. Beautiful. Hands up for the full version and all the way up. Exhale to your heart center. We're gonna do the same with the left foot. Inhale all the way up. Take a mini back bend if you feel like it. Come back to center. Bend your knees. Utkatasana. Bring it to your heart center. Inhale. You can take the full version of the Utkatasana if you feel like it. Ends up. And exhale. Bow. Full touch the earth here. Inhale. Halfway. Look up for the sun. Exhale. Fold long legs. Uttanasana. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and this time we step back with the left foot. Lunge on the other side. So to do this transition, you can have hands outside your left foot or hands inside. So having your hands on both sides of your foot, or both hands moving inside. If you have your hands inside, that's going to give you more room. If you have your right hand outside of your right foot. Then you need to lift up your hips a little bit. Allow your right hand to give yourself a little bit of room. And then we bring the right foot to the back and we transition downward dog. Good. From here, take your plank. Slowly. Good. Inhale. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale all the way to the floor, hands under your shoulders. We're lifting up to cobra one more time. Exhale, fold. From the toes or the knees, we push up to plank. And then allow a downward dog. Good. And we're doing left foot, so bring the left foot in, bring the left foot in front. I think I'm confused with the left and the right. That's okay. I know you'll forgive me. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the right to meet the left. Good. Inhale, halfway looking up. Exhale, fold long legs. Bend your knees. Utkatasana, and you can take the full version right away if you feel like it. Like I said, follow your heart, follow your body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Stretch and come back to your heart center. Beautiful. Good. Allow your feet to be a little bit wider than your hips. Find your balance. So I play with it a little bit. Feel grounded. Allow your hips to go left and right. Shake it up a little bit. Good. Allow your center to be, so my feet are facing forward, maybe just a little bit out, not too much. So I'm feeling well anchored in the floor here. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees. So I'm not quite in goddess, right? And then I'm gonna allow everything to soften all the way to the floor here. Rest your head. So my knees are bent as much as I can. I'm feeling the stretch in my hips. I'm feeling the stretch in my back too. You can bring your hands to the back of the mat. See how far you can go. And then lift gently your legs. Long legs. Allow the head, shoulders to be relaxed here. Good. Bend the knees. And then come to sitting. Whew. And open the legs wide where they're already almost, right? So allowing yourself to be in a position where it's comfortable to be sitting in a wide leg. Toes are lift. Chest is up. Allow your hands to be in front of you. Just relax for a moment. Notice, are you feeling the same on the left and on the right? Shake the knees a little bit too. Just taking a moment to settle. Good. Bring your right hand outside of your right leg. Bring both hands on both sides of the leg. Foot is forward and bow to your right foot. Try to let go of your left leg. Try to get the left leg to be really relaxed. Allow the breath to soften your position. So this morning, my body is collaborating pretty good with me, so I can have my head on my leg. But even though my arms are just by my side, my shoulders are relaxing, my arms are just soft and supporting me even in that position. So I'm not stretching my arms in front of me trying to pull or push. I'm just allowing the breath and the gravity to soften my right leg, to soften my left hip. I can feel my left hip in that position. And the tendency is I still want to squeeze my glutes. So my glutes don't have to be engaged in that position. Gently using your arms, your hands to lift you up gently. Come back to center, realign. Good. Bend the left knee inside. Shake the left knee. Good. Bring both hands to on opposite side. Twist gently over to the left side. Good. Come back to center. Resettle. So let's get back with that left leg. Realign. So I do lift up a little bit, up and down with my hands, and lifting my pelvis. Shake the knees a little bit. Good. And we're going the other way. So allow your hands to be on both sides of your left leg. Look at your left foot and flex the toes a little bit. So long spine first before you start. So I'm still just facing my left foot. I haven't decided to go down yet. I'm just noticing the pressure. I notice that as I do so, I twist a little bit. My right hip, my right glute, my right sit bones lift up a little bit, and that's fine. And then gently allowing your torso to bow toward your left leg, sorry. Take your time. Notice what your mind is doing as we stop and pause in a stretched position. What are you telling yourself here? And I'm gonna invite you to have a very positive self-talk. Like I said at the beginning of the class, think of Ganesh. Think of the obstacle. And wherever your body is allowing you to be in that position, for each and every one of us, we could see this as an obstacle, as something that is challenging. I'm inviting you to bring some positive twist to it. See what your body is allowing you to do this morning, today. As you take care of it, you inhale and exhale. You allow it to relax. You allow it to get better. And with time, it's going to change and evolve. Bring your hands on the floor. Assist yourself to lift up gently. This is a big stretch. So this is almost like yin this morning at the end of this practice. We're doing very slowly, stretching, holding position. Come back to center. Notice how you feel. Relax your toes. Good. Bring your right foot in. Allow the right knee to soften. Bring your hands toward the opposite side, so toward the right. Gentle twist here. Relax your left leg as you do that. Good. Come back to center. Shake the left knee a little bit. Good. So readjust everything, making sure that you're comfortable in that position. So I have my left knee bent, my right foot is inside. My right foot is up, and my left foot is straight in front of me. I will bring my big toe in, so I'm gonna turn it inside. My right hand is gonna be on the side here by my hips. I'm gonna use my leg to lift up, open the hips. Bring your left arm really, really long. Your right arm is your support. Feel the stretch here. Open your arms and do a big rotation with your left arm to going toward the back first. Bring it in front, allowing it to soften down, all the way up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, and let's come back down. Good, and we're gonna go for compass here. So allow your left hand to come inside your left foot. Turn your shoulders, align with it. Bring your right arm up, and then let's bow to the side. Allowing yourself to, so you don't have to have your left hand all the way stretching. You can even put it in the front right here. Allowing the sensation just to deepen, to go down. Nice stretch body on the side. And see where you reach. And maybe you'll reach your foot. Release everything, come back up. Beautiful. So when we reach our foot, the next position for compass would be to have your foot down on your right side. So you can try it even if you're not reaching your foot. You can put your right foot down and have your knee down. So I'm going back to the same position right here. I'm having my leg, my right hand there. So by having my hand and my leg right here, I can use my arm and I can lift up. So by using my arm, I'm lifting up right here. And that would be my compass here. And I release. And we're gonna go the other way. So shift direction. Allow the left knee to bend. Allow your right foot to be open on the side here. So we're gonna go sideways. So this is a good stretch, and there's days where I'm surprised. This morning, like I said, my body is saying, yes, you can move. But there's mornings where I'm just like here. So again, your body will sometimes just say, oh, I'm having some room, some space, and other days it's gonna be like, no, don't do this. And that's fine. So allowing your right foot to be in, allowing your right hand to be inside your right leg. Open the shoulders, and we're dropping toward the right side. Allow your left hand to be on top and allowing gravity here. And I can tell you right now, just from what I see on my body, I don't think I can do it on that side. I'm very far from my foot here, but that's good. Right here, I can feel the stretch on my left side body. I relax my left leg. I take big inhale and exhale. Relaxing the right shoulder as well. Even the jaw. And come back up. Beautiful. And like I said, I cannot do compass on that side, but still, allow your left foot to be up. So feel the sensation of having your left foot up. Bring your right hand inside your right leg. Go for the side. If we had a strap, one thing that we could do is we could strap our foot and hold the strap here. And by having the strap in our foot in our strap, we could lift it up. So that's another way to practice compass with an extension. Good. From here, lift back up. Good. Notice the sensation. Beautiful. Bring your left hand back down. Beautiful. We haven't done the opening on this side. Allow your left knee to come down in front. Allow your left hand to come to the side. Drop your toes. Open to the side here. Feel your hips opening. Your support. So here your abs are engaged, your glutes are engaged. Allow your right hand to do a big rotation toward the back. Open your chest. You can even look to the ceiling, the sky. Bring it back down all the way, allowing it to soften in front of you. Stretch one more time, all the way up and long. Good. Come back down. Bring both feet together. Good. Allow your hands to be on your heel. Bring them up and chest up. Close by. Bring your chin down. And back up. I have no cue of time, but I know we're getting close to the end. Shake your legs in front of you. Allow the knees to soften here. So I'm going to do one more stretch for the quads here. So depending on the flexibility of your knees, so it might not be so comfortable, depending. And again, just adjust as you feel. So bring the legs out as a frog. That's my way of, I think you can see what I'm doing here. If it's not comfortable to have the feet out, it might not be comfortable for the knees. So you want to have your knees down. If it's not accessible, please take euro. So you can do the same thing from euro, having your toes pointed and your knees on the side, or you can even be with a hero where you have your heels outside of your sit bones on the side. So depending on again how you feel, you can also use a brick. So if it's too much pressure on the knee, if you have a brick, that's higher up, right? So that's one way of doing it as well. So this way there's less pressure on the knee, and depending on how high you put your brick. If I put my brick on the side right there, I'm even higher, so less pressure on the knee. So what we want to do here is we're going to stretch the quad. So myself, I don't really need the brick, so I'm going to go back on the floor. And from here, my quads I've already have a stretch. So bring your hands toward the back, be aligned, and go as far as you can go on the back. Now notice that what you want to feel is the stretch on the quads. So if you don't want to feel a back pain here, so feel supported with your elbows. And for my part, I like to open my feet to the side because that's less pressure on the ankle. You can also use your brick or another brick to be on your back here. So this becomes your support for your back, in addition to your head. But again, where you want to feel it is the quad. Let's come back up gently, slowly. Release the legs. Allow the legs to be in front of you. So allowing both feet to be engaged in the mat this time. Hands behind you. Shake the knees side to side. Good. And let's bring the feet together. Gently realign. Allow your head to bow and to soften. Take the mudra that feels good for you this morning. Gently coming back up. Taking a moment in this position. Good. And let's find a sitting position that is comfortable. So readjust, shake it up a little bit. Like I said, shake it up a little bit. Allow the body to release the tension that you don't need. So, you know, in neuropsychology, they found that by observing animals, basically, they looked at animals, and when they have an intense situation, an intense fear, the flight, fight, or freeze reaction. And some animals, they play dead, right? And that's an intense fear, but that brain sticking, and they allow it to just pretend to be dead so they survive. We do that all the time without noticing, but our system is just, we stuck it in and we push it in somewhere in our body. And some neuroscientists have discovered, or they're saying that we stuck negative energy and things like that in our body, but what animals do is they shake it out. So shake it out is also one thing that, once in a while, just shake it out. It's going to help you to release the tension. And just like we did for the rest at the beginning of class, right? We shake it out after. So that's one thing that I'm going to invite you to, once in a while, just shake it out. It's going to help, right? So finding grounding, finding a nice position, bring your hands to your knees. Let's get back to our mudra. Inhale. Exhale. Palms up. Receive and share. Inhale. Exhale. Invite Ganesh. Left under, right on top. As your energy. How do you feel? Inhale. Exhale. Looking at obstacle as a way to learn. Release this mudra. Push everything that doesn't serve you. Touch the earth. Feel connected. Inhale. Bring it all the way up. Feel the energy coming from the earth, the space, the sun. Exhale to your heart center. You are the seed. Everything that we need is inside us. Let's inhale one more time. Good. Allow lotus mudra. Open the fingers, bring it down, and look at all the potential you have. Beautiful. Collect everything together. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Thank you for this practice.